Hello, Mr. President. How are you today?
Fine.
We'll just jump right in if that's okay.
Fine.
So first of all, hi, okay, happy birthday, happy early birthday, and how does it feel, approaching your 95th year?
Well, thankful in a way, and I've been through tough physical therapy this morning, doing fine.
So you mentioned a few years ago when you had your cancer scare, did you think that, I know you had that scare and then you recovered from that, but did you think that, you would be here at this point?
No, I didn't. I thought I only had 2 or 3 weeks to live, but I got a remarkable new treatment from the Emory Hospital, and I was one of the 40% of the people who respond to that treatment.
What do you attribute that to? What do you make of your recovery 5 years later?
Well, I'm grateful. I've had a chance to get back to work at the Carter Center and in a reduced way, and in the meantime, I've been, enjoying my farm and teaching Sunday school in church and being with my family pretty regularly. So I've had a good life since then.
Well, let me ask you this. You mentioned at the Carter Center last week that that might be the last time that you and she addresses that body. What did you mean by that, and where do you see the Carter Center going?
Well, my grandson, Jason, has taken over as chairman of the Board of Trustees, which we did for a long time. And he's quite prepared whenever we want to step back to take over the responsibilities for speeches and that sort of thing. So we haven't worked out any specific details yet, but he and I have discussed it, and also with Rosa. So we'll kind of phase out, I would guess, and do some of those things. I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to do.
So you continue to be very active, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yes, we both are pretty active still. But we've cut back some. We used to go to Africa 3 or 4 times a year and always to China. And we've cut out those foreign trips, some of them.
So how do you plan to remain active coming up?
In a careful and reduced way. I have limited endurance. It was pretty strenuous to go through the full work week we had at Emory recently, and
Okay.
we had 2 lectures at the Carter Center and 1 town hall at Emory, and there's several interviews. So we had a pretty full schedule, but I'm going to try to maintain that as best I can.
You're approaching 95 years. You've been married to your wife, Mrs. Carter, for 73 years. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
How much do you credit your own health and your good health and your long life to her role that she plays in your life and the companionship that you both have?
Well, I give her major credit for it. We have a good, harmonious relationship. Still kind of demanding, and we kind of encourage each other to take a chance and to attempt bold things on occasion. And so I would say she stimulates me in many ways and helps me. She's an excellent cook. She makes sure that I eat the right things, and she encourages me, and I encourage her to get plenty of exercise every day. So we try to stay in good shape.
Does she cook every day and you cook every day?
She cooks supper every night, and that's our main meal.
So what do you plan to do for your birthday? It's coming up on Tuesday. Any big plans?
My goal is to stay home with my wife, and maybe
Okay.
Maybe have a few local birthday parties around Plains, but nothing extraordinary and nothing grandiose.
Well, I guess that kind of goes with who you've always been. Just nothing grandiose.
That's right. Well, thank you very much. I enjoyed talking to you.